Hi guys. We are to the end of the week, thank goodness. Okay, so we're coming into November. No great changes in the cycle that we're working on right now. I've really just kind of, if you haven't noticed, we've upped conditioning in some ways, in different modalities, a little bit longer time frames. Today's nice. Today's going to be a shorter one for you guys. Also, this is our second day of utilizing a video. Day one, nobody died, so I think we're winning there. Door system still works, so we're gonna keep rolling with it. Outside of that, that's about all I know, so let's go ahead and get right into it. So I'll share the first screen, and then we'll kind of just go from there. All right, let's go ahead. Let's take a look at everything that's going on right now. Yeah, there we go. Got a little big. Let's make me bigger. That's fun. Who doesn't want a really big face of me in here? Okay, we're gonna go ahead. So now again, whenever you see this time frame, I'm trying to keep everybody on point. So we are moving through this in an hour fashion. So first thing, go ahead, click that timer button so we get it moving. Minute 0 to 10. It's kind of an AMRAP, but it's just 10 minutes of just movement. I'm not asking you to move fast. I'm asking that we start warming up our body, muscles, tendons, ligaments, waking up the nervous system, getting our joints moving. So all of those things is all I'm looking for. It's not for time. It's not racing through it. It's just good, solid movements throughout. So we're going to hit 100 singles. So that's jump roping. Moving on to 10 squats. Again, really good depth on those squats. Look at your form, assess what feels good, what doesn't right now. If you need to kind of branch off from this movement piece and go to foam rolling, go to some band work, go to those different elements, absolutely do so. That's the intent. We aren't a team. I'm not asking us to do everything. Well, we are kind of a team, but we're not a bunch of middle schoolers or high schoolers where the same exact movement prep is going to work for each one of us. All right. So if there's something that you need to do, you're going to take 10 minutes and you're going to do it. You're going to warm up to get ready for the next piece. Next piece, starting at the 10-minute mark, you'll see that it's actually, it only takes 15 minutes. So I've given you guys an additional 5 to go ahead and get set up for that. So we're going to work on sumo deadlifts. Sumo deadlifts, remember, is a more vertical torso type deadlift. We're going to go ahead and review that form here coming next. Every 90 seconds for 15 minutes, we're going to hit a different rep scheme. Same thing that we had earlier in the week. Rounds 1 through 3, 5 reps. Rounds 4 through 6, 3 reps. Rounds 7 through 10, 2 reps. We're not going to work to a heavy single today. If you showed up Thursday, it was a brutal workout. It was good. It was working on pacing, working on some of these mentality concepts that I really enjoy digging into. The ability to grind is a unique ability that not everybody has, and we have it, and it's pretty cool to see everybody just say, hey, all right, 40 minutes or 10 rounds, deal, let's go. Not everybody in this world can do that. So that's pretty awesome to get to witness and see you guys. So very good job on that. Anyways, back to our little workout. 10 minutes on the clock to the 30. We're working on good, solid sumo deads. Some of these are going to be really good. You're going to love them. Some people aren't. You're going to see in the entire powerlifting world, some people love a conventional deadlift. Some love a sumo. We're going to train both. Both work the system a little bit differently. So why not use them both? So we're going to start at our 1 rep. We're going to start at 50% of our 1 rep conventional dead, because that's what we've tested. In the coming weeks, we will grab a sumo deadlift max, just so you guys have a relative idea of where you're at. When we're done with that, we're going to move on to a lower body accessory piece. We're going to hit 3 to 4 rounds. Again, quality over quantity. All right. So if we're hitting 5 single leg deadlifts, we have no control on them. We're flopping them to the ground, coming back up. I'd rather have 2 rounds of just massive, excellent quality versus 4 rounds of shit. Right. So 5 single leg deadlifts per leg, a dumbbell or a kettlebell in each hand. I like kettlebells because it gives you a little bit bigger distance, which allows us to maintain a flat back, maintain loading through that hamstring and glute. So, but if you need that little extra depth, you have a little bit more mobility, go to a dumbbell. and you can tap just the front edge. You have even greater mobility. Go ahead, go to dumbbell, touch both ends of the flat side or the short side of those dumbbells. So lots of opportunities to work there. We're gonna move into 30 standing calf raises. Again, you can always put the balls of your feet on weight plates, have dumbbells or kettlebells in your hand. At the same time, if you control the movement pattern, you don't even need that. Bang out 30 reps of a consistent form. You'll be surprised that it'll still be taxing for you, even without adding some of those little different tools that we tend to rely on. Then we're gonna go to a little bit more something that's brutal. So that barbell that you had for your deads is now gonna go to a rack. Rack it down, obviously, and we got 5 back rack step ups per leg. And you can alternate those to 10, or you can hit 5 on one side, 5 on the other side. Either way, on your back. Always, again, I get a little wary when we're putting something on our back, but just maintain good form. Don't go so heavy that it's questionable that you could fail that rep. All right, this is accessory. This isn't where failure occurs. So that's going to be on a 20-inch box. I know some of my shorter people are going to drop it to an 18. That's fine. Absolutely. Then your last thing in this piece is 5 single leg box jumps per leg. Again, pick your height. If you're starting to get a little bit bigger height, I always tell everybody get that soft box out. You can also utilize 1 blue box. Always remember, if you're starting to stack up our little blue boxes, those things love to slide, slip, and do about everything else. So do be aware of all of those little things involved with that. Whatever you can, challenge your height to the best of your ability. It might be on a 10-pound weight plate. It might be on a 30-inch box, okay? Whatever you can do personally is the goal for that. So we're gonna take 15 minutes, working that clock from 30 to 45. Hopefully you're getting in 3 rounds. Again, if you don't punish yourself, okay? Just work on that quality to the movement patterns. We're gonna roll it then to our final conditioning piece, which is just a 10-minute AMRAP. So again, you're gonna see there's a 5-minute gap in that training day, and that's for setup and also a little bit of takedown or cleanup mess from the accessory piece, okay? During that 10-minute AMRAP, 50 double unders. This is also a time to start working on double unders. That should take you about 30 to 45 seconds. So you could work double unders for 30 to 45 seconds. And this would be a great time to put that in there, okay? Then you're gonna have really heavy alternate. Wow, I really exaggerated that. Oh, okay. You're gonna have really heavy dumbbells for your snatch work, okay? On the competitors, it's gonna be 80 for the guys, 60 for the gals. And we've worked all the way up to 100 for the guys and 70 for the gals. So competitors, you guys wanna go bigger, all right? But what we're working on is, and you're not even having to string them, I want that component to be really heavy. That's the intent behind it. So find a weight that is very challenging, that you have to set up for every single rep. That's the stimulus. That's the effect, is pulling something ground to overhead unilaterally that is very heavy, okay? And do make sure that we do control it down. I understand sometimes if we need to drop it from overhead, but really if we can at least get it down waist height, it'll just save the dumbbells, is all that does. So 6 alternating. I am going to adjust that weight a little bit for RX. And then for fitness, again, it is whatever is very taxing, very challenging for you. That's the main goal of that. We're going to then hit 5 handstand push-ups. You're going to notice earlier in this week, I think it was on Monday, we actually introduced a pike push-up, okay? So your scalings for a handstand push-up is a pike push-up, or it can even be, we usually do a dumbbell shoulder to overhead, a push press. Same thing, right? We're here, we're just upright instead of upside down. So I'm good with either of those. Pick a challenging weight for 5 if you're gonna do a dumbbell push press. Then we're gonna finish off our legs with 10 wall balls. We're gonna see how many rounds we can get done. I'm assuming, and honestly, it sounds really dumb, it's gonna depend on your double unders. There's a lot of different really cool elements. There's something heavy, there's something technical, there's upside down, there's right side up. So you're gonna get a lot of different effects in here. I would say I would shoot for, what, 3 to 5 rounds. 5 would be pushing it pretty hard. That's 2 minutes a round. You could do that. So top end, I would say be 5 rounds. Shoot for 3 or more when you're starting to gauge out weight on that. That would be my frame of reference there. Okay, let's go ahead, take a look-see at all these lovely gems. Let's do that, okay? All of these are available and they're all inside your training app for each component in each section, okay? Let's drop it. Here we go. So we're gonna start with a sumo deadlift high pull. You're looking at where our legs are going to be at. Knees track in line with toes. That's going to be your biggest focus point there. Hip hinge, we're going to come down. This guy knows how to do power lifts. You're going to notice the people that I put in front of you are smarter than any of us, okay? The form and the years and the education behind them is something that you need to listen to on some really good cueing for it, okay? So you're going to see straight down, straight back up, arms are inside the legs, toes are pointed out, knees track in line with toes, okay? This video is attached to the workout inside your training app. So you guys can review that as much as you want, okay? Next one is just a little bit into our single leg box jumps. If anybody ever wonders what I actually mean, the biggest thing that I like to talk to people about, athletes, kids, whatever, is, oh, not another person. Hold, please. Okay, here we go. Let's shrink me down. I'm annoying. Okay, watch his arms. The arms involved in a box jump. Load, throw your arms, bring that foot up. It'll come with the upper body. We will be surprised what you can do when you utilize your arms in a jumping motion, okay? So give that a go. Next one. I don't know what it is. It's loading. Oh, there we go. Okay. Hey, look. Showing you how to do calf raises. You're welcome. You gotta go up on your toes, control it right back down. My biggest thing here again, load with dumbbells in your hands, kettlebells. You can put the barbell on your back. There's so many different modalities to just training with that bar. So we're good to go there. Whatever you want to do, I'm good with. Try them all. See which is most taxing to you. All right. So those are calf raises. Okay. So you're going to see, this is where I was talking about putting the flat part on your single leg deadlifts right here. Okay. So that's your biggest piece. Okay. Next one here. And the last one I'm going to show you is a step up. He's on a short box. Okay. So we're going to go on a little bit taller box. 20-inch is my goal for you. I'm so sorry. Right now I have my mom training and Celine Dion came on and it's a very slow song. So I'm going to have to go out and fix that. It's kind of funny. All right, guys. We're going to stop sharing that screen. Okay. You guys got this, man. Let's kill the week. Go into your weekend. Enjoy the hell out of your weekend. Thank you again for supporting me, my family, and kind of this little transition that we're doing. Thank you again. Have a great weekend.